喂，OK，刚刚放送事故，所以比较晚开。哎，怎么没有声音？没声音，调整一下声音了。要重新跳出游戏啊！等一下，等一下，等一下，现在没声音呢。啊，怎么会没有声音？哦，我要重开呀、喂喂喂，还是没声音，对不对？哦、shit！我想一下哦，应该是重开这个 restart，重开一下。嗯，糟糕啊！怎么会这样？为什么？ 现在是有影像，可是没有声音呢。God，这什么鬼？喂，现在God，为什么？我说要总开机啊，拔掉总插。哎怎么还是没声音？我的妈嘞！啊，我重开机好了。哎，这样，God，哎，按错了，怎么会这样重新开好了，重开机。啊，救回来了，救回来了！ 太好了。看一下哦，至少现在有声音了。那我要重新再讲一次我刚刚讲的话。我刚刚没有录到我讲话的声音。好，再讲一次我刚刚讲的话。我从等一下，它可以重设进度，然后重新开始玩。重设进度。好了，大家好，我是殷慈源。最近几个礼拜呢是 Steam 的夏季大特价，然后我买了一些小游戏，然后这礼拜我想说玩2个游戏，两个游戏一个大概都1到2个小时而已，所以可以玩到差不多12点多，然后玩2个游戏。OK， 那第一个呢是纪念碑谷的团队做的。那纪念碑谷也是一个独立的小游戏，它画风很好看。然后这是他们的另外一个作品，在讲一个很会修东西的人到西班牙旅行的故事。OK， 那就开始玩咯。这个叫做用心修补这个游戏。就开始吧。OK， 我们拿到一个录音带 ，Maria's Mix， 它叫玛利亚。我把它放进去，盖起来。这个是一个开头吧？开启游戏声音游玩播放。OK， 它刚刚是一个开头，就开始吧。
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between.
长达1年的旅程，我以为已经厌倦旅行及铁路，还有公路上的隆隆车声。
But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey.
贝拉瑞瓦车站，突然感到有如旅途启程第1天般的兴奋。
A whole year. It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way.
他说这1年恍如一生，看过的地方遇到的人，当然我沿路修理被人们遗忘的宝物，使他们重获新生。
I'm a restorer by trade. Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs.
同的物品，不同城市修理各种物品，从传家宝到录放影机都修过。OK。
Bellariva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
贝拉瑞瓦是我休息的机会，不过得等我安顿好行李。安顿。啊，开始了吗？再打开，对不对？点击行李箱提起。这个是什么？ 哦，暂停了，嘿嘿，喝茶就是暂停。哎呀，不错不错，继续，把它放回去。哦，点击锁扣，哪里？哦，这个太细了吧？
My passport. Not many blank pages left now.
是，然后嘞，
The tools of my trade.
吃饭的工具。
No hope of restoring things without these.
点击工具箱以删除物品。要把它拿出来。
My favorite overalls.
哦，
These will never go out of style.
哦，放在外面。OK。Passport。
I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman at your
他
service.
的耳环。这里吧。
I picked up these sunglasses on my last
太阳
stop.
眼镜。
Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off.
梳子。
Who doesn't love a scrunchie? Practical and stylish.
他的照片。
My parents took this after I made my first repair. Seems like a lifetime ago.
他的第一张照片。
Looking forward to taking more close-ups of my fingers with this.
手指的特写镜头。
I'll hand these out once I'm settled in. Fingers crossed they get me some work.
哦。 这个是先大概讲解怎么
Finally,
用。
I'd made it to Bellariva. I'd come for the
Bella
food
Riva.
festival, taking place in a few days' time. After
Yes.
living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal.
我是为了将在几天后举办的美食节而来，在靠冷冻食品跟泡面过日子几个月之后，我希望吃上一顿像样的饭。
Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work.
当然，我需要赚到足够的钱来支付餐费，所以我明天想去找一些工作来做。OK，
My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of.
我的父母从来不想让我离家，他们只希望我待在店里，过着简单又稳定的人生。我知道外面的世界意味着什么，所以我要跨过我家古董店的四面墙壁，成为这个世界的一部分。OK。
I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires.
我喜欢了解古董的故事，揭开藏在螺栓和电线间的回忆。
My story in Bellariva began with a little girl
小女孩
and a voice she was longing
和
to
她
hear.
渴望听见的声音。什么声音？哦，这是什么啊？那个卡带、录音带、播放机。
It was my first morning in Bellariva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and
我决定离开
explore.
我的旅馆，
It
并
was a
探索这
quiet
个小
town,
镇。
its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot
安静的
morning
小镇，
sun.
炎热的晨光中，街道和小巷显得温暖又和平。
In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival
在
in
主
a
办
few
的
days'
准备
time.
数天后举办的美食节。
As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bellariva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect. I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
哎呦，伊奇，你知道如何修理东西吗？
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
红色的磁带录音机。
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore.
第一个工作。
I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
Yeah, try. 这个是要怎么？我先用笔去卷它吧。
Why did you do that?
啊，我不是直接卷它。
How did you do that? I didn't see.
是不是要装电池？嗯，翻面，这好像蛮简单的吧？
Aha! Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
先拿出来啊！哎，等一下，哪个是？哦，他自己转。让我塞回去啊！它螺丝钉呢？ 等一下，我在这里。OK， 换电池就好了。要打开啊！等一下，听见一个女人的歌声。修好了。
When it finished, Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into
修
her
好录音
backpack.
带之后，一起小心将它塞进她的背包。
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
Very good， 你是世界上最会修理东西的人。
It's my mum.
她妈妈的歌。
She's not here anymore.
Izzy trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough
磁
to fill.
带也难以填满空虚的沉默。
When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of
悠悠
a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo.
，OK，
I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt.
看起来那么认真，于是我写了一张收据给她。
She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered.
那实际上她的人生中一部分已经支离破碎，
Part I wouldn't be able to fix.
无法修补。它每个东西都是一个小故事，就对了。什么公仔？心力交瘁。
My first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square.
剩下的时间在广场接了几个小工作。
I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit.
发现有人留言委托我登门拜访。OK，
The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, It looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles.
这个地址带领我到达一个离海滩非常近的古老典雅小屋。约瑟
The
夫
front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father.
伊莎贝尔的父亲。
I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
他早上真是麻烦你了。
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have
他把公仔
disappointed him.
摔坏了，我要帮他修公仔。
It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it?
哦，他不就拿快干粘一粘吗？
Will you be able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
啊？看这个有点难呢，是不是要先拿胶水去？这就可以了吧？等一下，哇，等一下，这个吗 ？OK， 这个吧。
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
啊，再来是身体哦。 所以这涂多少都没关系，是不是？这样吧。诶，它另外一边呢？哦，另外一边是这里。这个啊。
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
可以啦。这个是，啊，不是这边，这个。哎，转过去。好，好简单哦。
Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself.
所以瓷器真的用胶水粘一粘就可以了。看起来像白胶之类的3秒胶。我父亲一心只向我说，他没空管其他的小事。
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
哦，刚刚那个小女生的爸爸。
Sorry, I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again?
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening.
OK， 没 够告诉我的父母我想离开，他们总是找借口，说他们现在很忙，想避免谈论这个话题。我猜他们这样做的原因就是要避免我们分离。
Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
我只希望他也能抽出足够的时间陪一起。局限的雕像。电话断线，他名字叫断线。
My second day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries. I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
卡门的老板娘
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
哇，里面没有人。
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some seasoning tips, but it won't connect. Can you see if you can figure out what's wrong?
OK， 我检查一下电话哦。哇，这是什么？哦，画面。拿这个转吧。
Obviously, we'd normally be much busier than this.
先把这个下面先转开啊！我看原来电话下面长这样啊！坏掉了。
You can fix it, can't you? I can't afford to replace it.
这个零坏掉了。哦，哪一个？应该是要拆这个吧。 哦，我都不知道电话里面长这样哎。点击电线并将其脱分到工具箱以拆分。什么意思？这样吗？ 哦，这个吧，哦，这个烧坏了。这个铃声接这边，电话接这边。
Looks like this new circuit board is all hooked up.
然后现在就把它全部装回去啊！ 盖起来。
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
啊？这个是不是？哎，转过来。哎。锁起来。
I should make sure I screw everything back together.
啊？还蛮简单的嘛。
When I handed the phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take
我
it.
不敢给他姐。当我把电话交给卡门，他似乎不太想收下。
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's ready to go.
我不一定
It'll
要
be
帮
ringing
晾
off the
干，它
hook
会
in
等
no
它冷
time.
却，随时都能响起来。
That's if I can pay my phone bill anyway. And the rent, and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
喝杯咖啡。
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
OK，
Hello? How's...
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense.
我像在
This
询问
didn't seem
烹
like
饪
a
的
call
建
for
议。
some cooking advice.
为什么变紧张？
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't
欠钱。
afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
Oh my god！ 他欠他姐姐钱。
You don't need to be here though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
你不需要亲自过来这里，你就不能把支票寄过来吗？哎，
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to
亲
fly
自
in
飞
for a
来一
visit.
趟。
Oh god, I have to get ready. Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by
Oh.
tomorrow?
我也许有另一份工作能交给你，你明天能过来吗？他姐啊，他姐也要修东西是不是？打给我。相机 Lennox， 看我要修相机了。
The next day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival.
OK， 我答应卡门。
I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk.
另外一个
Apparently,
人
another guest had asked for me by name. Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
Are you here about the camera? It's about time.
OK，
The woman in front of me was
十分整
immaculate,
齐的女
not a
人。
hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My
sister
sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course.
啊，她妹就是卡门吧？
So
啊，
this
对，
was
卡门
Carmen's
的姐
sister?
姐，
The two of them couldn't have been more different.
完全不同类型的人。
Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera, any professional photographer's dream.
好，来修相机啊，
The viewfinder is
关景
completely
器全
dark.
黑了。
I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong.
哦，我这是说明书的。
You need the manual.
怎样？我不能看说明书哦。诶，它可以翻开哦。
I thought you knew what you were doing.
好啦，我知道啦，我看一下而已。意见那么多哦，我等下这怎么开啊？ 还有2个螺丝。OK， 我先把螺丝拆下来。哦，上面还有哎，看，我有4个螺丝哦。这边还有1个。好，全部都拆下来了。
I don't suppose you've fixed anything this valuable before.
看你在那边讲个有诶无诶呢？这观景窗碎掉了是不是？哦，这要怎么拆下来啊？
If I use the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle of the mirror.
啊，螺丝起子。哦，看到了。我要看这个啊。
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
哎，我怎么把头拆下来？哎，我是要装底片的。装底片应该，我可以先把螺丝都先锁回去了吧？ 装底片不需要把相机拆开啊。
Still a few parts missing.
只缺了一些零件。啊？ 是，哦，这里，我就把这个，哎，是这样吗？哦，他不用把那个底片拉出去，他只要放进去就好了。
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena.
哇，
I put my
立刻拍
disposable
略
to
显寒
shame.
酸。
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris.
1958年首款限量版。
1958 limited edition, the first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary.
3个月的薪
It
水。
was worth it.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was
我
more
不是
than I could
不是我
afford.
所能想象的巨款。
It was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better?
不同次元的人居住在同一家旅馆。
She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate.
至少有
At
人清
least
楚自己
there's
在
one
做什么。
person in this town who knows what they're doing. Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had bothered coming if she thought so little of her sister.
哎，他有什么心结，对不对？
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, all she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
哦，他妹跟他借钱，
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
如果海伦那飓风即将袭来，我希望卡门已经准备好了。镜头下的人生， 哦，我要修霓虹灯管哦。
The sun was setting over Bellariva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
碎念个不停。
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
哦，希望不介意为他修理相机。相机坏掉的时候，他自己坏了。用相机来修相机，来让他心情好，就会借钱给他。
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
God.
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
哦，因为没有挂招牌啦。
I'd like to put it up before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
OK。哦，3个电线，一个快干胶。我靠，这是怎么用？哎，哦，这是什么？哦，开关。先把它拆下来吧。哎，哦，哦。是给它堵这边的，乱涂一通，贴，这个吧。嗯？它怎么3个电线？对。这个洞是什么？不就这样吗？所以这个洞是什么意思啊？没有意思，被盖起来。哎，看一下吧。
I don't know, it's a bit
Easy.
flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's
饼干
eye.
我要
Great
装
idea. I think I have a spare part that could do that.
这是什么？闪烁器啊！怎么哪里弄来那个东西啊？What？ 我要再把它打开哦！你真的是不会一次讲清楚啊！哎！我转到这里来。浇水。我想一下，这要怎么粘啊？这样子吧。哦，他一定还要再叫我做其他事情，因为还有一根电线。他一定要再修一次。看。Okay.
It still needs something else. Maybe we can add one of these.
哎干，这是学聪明的。看，而且我没有先盖上去。你在那里，这个弄这些油的，这要怎么装？线。看这要怎么接啊？这样吧，走过去。哎，哪一个啊？这个吧。应该是9吧。我先转过来，试按一次，看他说什么。
It works. I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
好，锁紧了。
I should make sure I screw everything back together.
在哪？OK， 霓虹招牌。完成。
The sign fixed,
怎么变
we headed
冰淇淋？
outside and mounted it carefully
这张
over the
酒杯吗？
cafe door.
太完美了。
That's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
OK，
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my
什么又有
shoulder.
什么？
I turned to see.
我的肩后看到什么？我转过身去看。哦，他姐来了。
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived.
Lena，
Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing they're doing is getting rid of that hideous
拆
sign.
下这个可怕的招牌，干！你们两个是怎样？
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
Oh my god！ 一定是他自己换了冰淇淋，因为我帮他换用酒杯，他不要。真相大白。是什么 ？Game Boy。来修电动。
It was the day before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house.
小约瑟夫叫他修 Game Boy。
I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
啊
Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
Top Secret。
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her.
啊，被支开了。
She led me through to a beautiful,
是开着
unruly
各
garden
色美丽花朵的花
overflowing
园
with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse,
游戏
its
房
doorway
这
almost
个
completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
这是我们要修的吧？
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the
至少憋
playhouse.
气进去。
I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth.
OK，
On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore.
开不了机了，
Can you fix it for me?
看看哦。哇，屏幕裂开，按钮也坏掉。哇，来，我来看一下，哎。 哎，它没有，就怎么拆开啊？直接拔哦。来，我先把那个电池先拿起来。这是可以直接开的吗？ OK， 它都要从后边拆才行。哇，烧坏啦！来，先换一个新的上去。哎，啊，因为屏幕坏掉了。 等一下哦，这个要拔起来，先装这个，然后再装这个。哎，接这个吧。哎，这里吧。 等一下，要拆这个啊！ 这边接这个。哦 ，OK。再那个接这个，然后音乐的呢接这个。边边这个是萤幕，萤幕接萤幕。哎，等一下，还有按钮，按钮没有，按钮没拆啊。等一下哦。这个拆开。OK， 音乐接音乐，荧幕接荧幕，这下就可以盖起来了。接下来呢，我们来，插卡带上去看看。
Do grown-ups play games as well?
Yes. 来哦，我来按哦。Yeah. Up and play.
Can you show me how to play? I tried before, but it was so hard.
按 A 啊。哎，这可以。嘿嘿嘿。这什么？这可以跟他玩吗？哦。嘿。拍鸟鸟啊！
Her toy fixed, I watched Izzy retreat into its screen,
3寸
taking
萤幕
refuge
中
in
的
a
小小
3-inch
世界。
world of her own. Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
不会啦，故意摔坏，
Why
他怎么会
would
这
he
么觉
think
得呢？
Because, well, I kind of dropped it.
啊，
Really
真的，
hard.
他真的是他
At
摔
the
的，
wall.
用力把他扔到墙上。
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
My dad said I have to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see
纯
me
阳
unless
昌
it's
去
for his
无聊的
job.
美食
I'm
节。
not going. He can't make me.
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden. She was so young. She couldn't be
年纪还小，
expected
看
to
不
see
出他
that
爸
her
也在苦
dad
苦
was
挣扎。
struggling too. It made me think, had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view?
嗯，我有尽力理解我父母的观点吗？
I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
嗯。哦，他每节。哦，哇，手表这更小了欸。哦，他爸要修的东西是手表。
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell. It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
No, nothing. 你的衣服怎么了？
I was, repairing a lawnmower.
How unusual.
修割草机。
Well, do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more
更
delicate.
细致的工作交给你。
Totally embarrassed, I walked into an orderly room filled with papers and ledgers.
这里
This
手
was
表
his office. You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town.
镇长人为每一间咖啡馆、餐厅食物评分。哇！
I'll be declaring the best chef in Bellariva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which,
He unclipped the watch from his wrist.
该
and
不会
very carefully
结局
handed
就
it
是
to me.
卡门是最佳大厨吧？
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
恢复运转吗？我看这个裂开了，是不是？
Are you sure it will all fit back together?
可以啦，不要紧张。哦哦哦哦哦！哇！超级细耶！哇！
Ah, the main plate has completely cracked. I'll need to replace it. The cogs look good, though. If I'm careful, I can reuse those.
Oh my god！ 好，开始装了。
I've not gone a day without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
我每天都带着。我想一下哦，把针装回去。哎，按错。然后再来是这个吧。1、2、3、4，是哪一个啊？ 等一下，只有一个呢。这要怎么装？ 这要装到哪里呀？嗯？这已经不能用了，对不对？ 真的吗？What？ 是哪一？是哪一个啊？会把它拆下来吧？啊，在这里。OK， 好。哎，这个吧，嗯哼，这个吧，呀。这个，哎，成功。Yes， 哦，竟然需要一只手表，嘿嘿，太厉害了吧！喂。成功了！
As I handed the watch back to Joseph, my fingers traced over the engraving on
手
the
表
back.
背面
I
的雕
hoped
刻，
fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
雕刻了什么？
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you. My wife was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here.
他老婆做的手表，是吗？
Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her.
伊莎贝尔，
And when I do, she acts like she
她女儿。
hates me.
当我看到他的时候，他总是表现很讨厌我的样子。你叫他穿丑洋装啊？
Just then, the phone rang.
电话响了，
Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria. I have to take this. I'll see you at the
我要接
festival
这通电
tomorrow.
话，明天见。OK，
As I left, I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun.
离开的时候，他在办公室踱步，闪闪发光的手
I
表。
hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
OK， 继续，看现在给他修什么？是什么？投影机？哇，我要修投影机。
When my last job of the day brought me to Carmen's apartment, the door was
Yoshita.
opened by someone I didn't expect to see.
卡门的公
Elena.
寓。
Sorry for inflicting this mess on you. Carmen's never seen a knick-knack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
卡门爱乱买东西。
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this.
不难想象生活在这样的地方。
It definitely wasn't Helena's style. She seemed more upmarket than flea market. I wondered why she was even here.
为什么在这里呢？
We're having a clear out, or at least I am. Carmen's not helping, as usual.
卡门是帮不
There's a
上忙。
market at the festival tomorrow. I'm selling some of these things to make her some money.
啊！偷卖他的，他偷卖他买的小东西。
She says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped delicately past the items on the floor
避
and
开地
reached
上堆
down
放
to
的
pick
杂
up
物，
one from the pile.
弯下要捡起一台机器。
Look at this slide projector. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it
爸
like
妈
a
非常
piece
珍
of
惜。
junk. Can you take a look?
哦，幻灯片，应该是灯泡坏了。这边有个新的灯泡，我现在把它拆开来。哦，果然这里灯泡坏
The light
掉，
bulb is completely smashed.
灯泡全碎。
Okay, I'll need to redirect the light, the lens at the top for the projector to work.
重新定位顶部的，等一下什么东西？就直接放上去就好了吧？什么定位什么东西？这个是什么？啊，该不是这是镜片，对不对？哦，等一下哦，把另外一个再放在上面，往这个吧。哦，然后这就好了吧？哎，它是要变成一束才行哦，但是不行，被挡住了呢。哦，这样可以了吧？嗯？不是啊？那第三个镜片要放哪边呢？哎，这边还有一个没有拆，应该是装在这里。
Oh, typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
幻灯片卡在里面。等一下，来，啊，没有灯啊。
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
那怎么把这个幻灯片拆出来？嗯，什么意思？
Still a few parts missing.
等一下，我要。它是要往上照。诶，我是不是弄错什么？诶，我怎么让它往上照？卡关了。是我直接先转转看。
Looks like something is still missing.
有东西不见了，有东西不见了。看到说有东西不见了。是我会错意了，是不是？这样，这样吗？不是这样吧？哎，啊，我知道了，该不会是啊？看被误导了。有了，这样可以。哎，我刚被那个误导。哦。
I was so excited when I moved to the city. Carmen, she looks so sad.
她看起来很伤心呐。嗯。等一下。
Here's the clicker you'll need to attach. God knows how Carmen broke that as well.
哦，我看到了。说什么？我的。哦，因为我今天那个直播软体有一些问题，所以我直接在 YouTube 直播，就跟之前一样。
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
没有，之前有一个通知，它会有人留言就会跳声音出来。今天的没有。好，看到了。拜拜。我头挡到字了。今天的留言 ，OK。头挡到字是不是？这里就可以了吧。
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
好，我继续喽。那我开始把这个投影机装一装了。哎，这是什么东西啊？哦，遥控器吧。哎。
Looks like something is still missing.
没有不见。 锁起来。哦，这里啊。
When we were younger, Carmen was always following me around.
他们在怀旧了，旧照片，我再按一下。
I suppose she looked up to me. A cool
酷
older
姐姐，
sister.
看起来的确是。
She used to ask me when I was coming home.
哎
But I was always
字
too
背上
busy.
没有字幕。
Helena was transfixed, staring at the two young sisters the projector had brought glaringly
她的
into
心融化
focus.
了。幻灯机投影出一对年轻姐妹，愣住了。
I never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with the cafe. Plus the money.
她没有失望吧？为什么？
That's the problem. There is no money. I lost my job a few months ago. My savings are almost gone. I have nothing.
问题出在这里，我失业了，没有钱。那他可以卖相机啊，那相机有3个月的薪水。
Come on, I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and
想
make
给他
them
弥
okay.
补他糟
But
糕
I
的决定，
can't. Not this time.
这次不行啦。
You know, the funny thing is, I came here
他特
wanting
地
to
跑来
tell
跟他
her the
告
truth.
诉他真相。
But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
他好生气哦。
Helena fell silent, shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance.
银行存款，
I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair. But I already lost everything else.
哇，这是姐妹的心
What
结
if I
啊！
lose her too?
还要怎么跟他讲呢？是什么？瓦斯炉啊！这是那个外出的
The day of the
外出
festival
的那个露
finally
营的
came,
瓦斯
and
炉。
after all my hard work, I was ready to put down my tools and pick up a fork.
放
The
下工具，
smell
拿
as
起
I
叉子
entered。the main square was incredible. Each stall was selling food even more delicious than the last.
每个摊位卖的食物都比上一摊还要更好吃。那表示还没有吃饱，吃饱之后就变成每个摊位卖的都比上一摊不好吃。比
The
赛即将
competition
开
would
始，
start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously
可
for the
是
mayor
她
to
穿
pay
的
them a
很漂
visit.
亮，她穿的很潮，因为她穿的潮，就是因为她有薪水的时候养成的那个习惯了。现在她没有钱了，就除非她把衣服卖掉。
All of them,
Carmen.
that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
她的瓦斯炉坏了。
Thank God you're here. Can I ask you the world's biggest favour? Helena was supposed to help me run the stall today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
哦哦，她没出现，为什么？
Carmen was stirring so furiously, she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
The mayor will be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
没完成。
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she? Not on my day off.
你在我的休息日。
I have a stove ready to build and everything. Can you set it up and make me a spare batch?
啊？另一座炉子，你可以帮我架炉子，帮我煮另一锅吗 ？Holy shit！ 这个也太复杂了吧？这是什么 ？Broth， 这是什么东西啊？瓦斯是不是？哦，这是那个食谱。God， 这怎么弄啊？这是什么？倒进去。但这我不会装哎，哦，这一滴这个。这个吗？啊，哦，这是开关，接在最上面。
It all fits. Now to light the gas.
Light a gas. 哦，它这个 broth 这个 broth 是什么？我怎么猜啊？等一下。看用完了。那点它，哎，怎么点？等下这怎么点啊？不是啊，这要怎么点啊？Broth 是肉汤的意思，快速炉哦。我怎么？哦，点燃了啊，然后嘞，汤哦。啊，把它倒进去。我直接把这炉可以这样点火侧放吗？这样不会烧坏哦。
I think that pot is really boiling now. Smells great if I say so myself.
Broth 是
Here are the
肉汤，
ingredients that Carmen's given me.
很厉害哦。
Add first.
先加哪一样呢？哦哦哦哦哦！这考我英文哦，这是什么？哎 ，pint。
Oh, her recipe is a bit smudged. Never mind. I'm sure whatever I put in will be fine.
1 pint of stock。stock 是什么？3个野菇啊 ，mushroom。plenty of blah blah blah。handful of tomato 番茄，1颗番茄，3个香菇，半个什么啊？半个胡萝卜啊？半个胡萝卜，1颗番茄，然后嘞，3个香菇。哎，哦，它每个都切一半，1个、2个、3个。
That looks good. I'll scoop a spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
哈，没了，还没吧？还没。1/4的 stock 是股票，我算我们这样股票，1、2、3、4、5，我看1、2、3、4、5、6、7，1、2、3、4、5、6，哎，它怎么只有6样东西？Plenty of 什么？哇，这么大一块！它是每个都一样大块啊？1/4 stick， 应该是这个吧？这个是1/4块。2 broccoli flora， 这是什么啊？这是不是花椰菜啊？啊，洋葱是哪一个？这个纸 plenty 是什么？看一下啊、，BROCCOLI， 看一下。BROCCO。Plenty 是大量的哦 ，Rosy 是花椰菜，所以是两个花椰菜，是不是？它大量的什么啊 ？Plenty， 哎，那第一个，等一下啊、哦。大量的洋葱吧，那就把洋葱都下去了，然后就丢下去，可以了啦。四季汤。
My part done, Carmen took over and added the finishing touches. It was just in time, and a moment later, Joseph arrived with Izzy
这种
and
颜色
Hope.
变那么漂亮。
Carmen anxiously handed them both a serving.
That
这个
was
真好
so
吃。
tasty. Can I have some more, please?
Yeah.
Well, you've certainly earned yourself a loyal customer in my daughter. We have a few more meals to taste,
哦哟，
but
最
so
佳
far
美食之一哦。
best. Good luck.
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together. Maybe the festival was doing them some good after all.
对他们的感情有帮助。
Carmen, on the other hand, seemed annoyed. But Why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at
哎
anything.
呀，你怎么猜到要加洋葱啊？那就剩下一个还没加的啊。其他的东西都加，就剩那个，所以就是加洋葱。
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very
不
tactful
善表
about it.
达，
Yes, I know. Even when I was a kid, she pushed me when
只有
no
他
one else
督
did.
促我向前。
I
真希
just
望他
wish
没
she
有骗
hadn't
我。
lied to me. But then, I've asked so much of her over the years. I never stopped to think how much she actually had to give.
这些要求是否超出他的负荷？就跟瓦斯炉一样。没。这是什么 ？CD player。那你知道喝肉汤
The festival finished.
的人是
I
什
only
么
had
吗？
one day left before I had to
不知
catch
道
my
呢。
train and leave Bellariva behind.
美食节结束了，只剩下一天，他就要走了。肉汤人啊，喝肉汤的就是肉汤人。
I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable.
所以那
She'd
天晚
done
上
it.
咖啡馆，
Best food in Bellariva. Half the town was outside waiting to see what the fuss
Whoa.
was about.
赢得了大厨奖。
Maria! My favourite sous chef. Come on through.
副主
It was
厨，
Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be.
broth brother。哎，这是个典故吗 ？brother， 真的
Even
是这样子啊
Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was
I
the
know that
last
didn't
place I
come on
expected to see
coffee.
her after yesterday's drama.
他姐也很开心吧？
Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I
又在
found
乱
out
买
where
了
Helena，was on the day of the festival.
该不会是他姐帮他买的吧？
She was selling her camera to clear the cafe's debts. But then she didn't have much left for herself. So, I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do.
他真的把相机卖掉了，为咖啡馆还债。哦，
I wanted to give her this.
帮他
To
打起
cheer her
精
up.
神。
We listened to it all the time when we were kids.
哇，电唱机听音乐。
Do you think it has one last tune in it?
Let me see，Let me see。
Okay, let's see what happens when we turn this on.
这里。哎。
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
啊，
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
我们翻过来看看。哎，我直接这样猜哦。哇，
Here's the problem. This wiring isn't connected properly.
哪一条？哪一条？等一下，这条是不是？哦，接这里。啊，这个要接什么？啊，这个接这里。
If I turn the volume up, I should be able to hear it now.
啊，另外一个嘞？哦，在这里。 Yeah.
I think that should do it. This record should play beautifully.
那我们盖起来吧。Yeah.
It's spinning the wrong way. How can I get it to play in the right direction? It must be to do with the motor. Let's see if one of these spares can turn things around.
看。哦哦哦！新的呢。拆开来。哇！Model U57B6，这跟有什么关系啊？U5715，看啦，这有什么不一样啊？这里有写7W。哎，等一下，7W0，这里这个，哎，它颜色是一样的，那种装了一个奇怪的颜色。哎，等一下，还没接好，好，盖起来。Yeah.
Well, it's playing in the right direction. I should check it's turning at the correct speed.
The sweetest words
成功。
What will remain of the smiles? The one
Yeah.
The record player's crackling tune must have caught Helena's ear, as she appeared a few moments later.
好像
Is
深
that
夜
my
疗
old
愈电
record
台。
player? I can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
今天就是小游戏联播。海伦娜，什么？为什么？一定听到电唱机发出清脆的声响，舒服的音乐。这是我的旧电唱机。
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all
身
these
影
years,
看起来像幻灯
inseparable
机中。
once again.
哦，
Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more.
相
Now
机
it's
再
her
买就有
time to
啦
be。the person she wants to be.
但我更爱妹妹，她现在在努力实现自己的梦想。OK，
I'm going to stay here with her for a while. Make up for lost time.
要当她的咖啡馆店员。
Carmen and Helena's relationship wasn't suddenly going to be perfect, but they were both prepared to try. And to think, it had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips.
哦，这一切都是因为卡门打电话询问调味小秘诀而起。
I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents in a year.
OK，
I wanted to hear their voices more than anything.
等下打电话回家了吧？
But the silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to bridge it.
难以打破。什么？好适合周五下雨的晚上。下雨，可是现在台北没有下雨。这是什么？音乐盒。
my final morning in Bellariva, I received one last call out to Joseph and Izzy's house.
并前
I
往
knew
约
I had
瑟
to
夫
pack,
跟伊奇的家。
but I figured I could squeeze in one final job before I had to leave.
他要
When I arrived,
去
I
镇
found
长家修
Joseph
音乐盒吧。
tidying up his wilderness of a garden. The playhouse was already cleared. Inside, I could see Izzy happily testing out her screwdriving skills on the back of her cassette
测
deck.
试使用螺丝起子的技能。
You've made quite the impression. Izzy, tells me she's going to be
高雄在下雨，
a
怎
repairman
么会没有
like Maria.
猫？
I'm sure she could be anything she wanted if she
因
put
为
her
我现在把
mind to it.
镜头拉近了，所以看不到猫咪。你实在令我印象深刻。她也想要做修理女工哦。
She could. She's a brilliant child. Spending
因
the
为
day
已
with
经没
her
有
at
这
the
么快乐
festival, I haven't had so much fun in ages. I wanted to give her something before she starts to forget.
Inside, the house was transformed, flooded with light and the sounds of the garden. It felt alive again.
感觉
This
像
would
他们的
be
房
my
子真的
last
恢复
repair
原
in
状。
Bellariva, but it felt like it was the house that had really been restored.
这
It's
是一
a
个音
music
乐盒
box. It used to play beautifully, but now when I wind it up, nothing happens.
啊。现在上了发条，它还是没有反应。
I'd love for Izzy to hear it sing again. Can you help?
哦，他们的全家福在这里，来看看哦。一定是有东西要粘吧？它有一个胶水，还有螺丝起子。这怎么拆？哎，投资什么？这怎么是小鸽子啊？这什么东西？哦，这个很复杂哎。先拆了再说。哎哎哎！好。这个照片是不是碎开了？我换一张照片吧。
Maria, could you add this family picture of us?
好。先放着。嗯？哦，要先用胶水粘它。射起来。哇！什么东西？什么东西？先放着。
This mechanism is
完全坏了。
completely broken. I'll need to take it all apart before I can fix it.
完全拆开才可以修理。哇，这个它整个凹下去。 是要这样？哎，是这样吗？是这样吗？测试一下。没有。OK， 这就可以了。
Perfect. The mechanism is good as new.
然后把它装进去。喂，这个小喵喵。测试一下，哎，那可以吧？锁起来，哎。
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
什么东西？那不就这个吧？
Still a few parts missing.
哎，抽屉。
I think that's everything back together again. I should play it to make sure.
来，
My wife used to sing this song to Izzy each night before bed, but
摇
I
篮
always
曲。
worked too late to join them. Will you dream a dream for me? If I sit by your side and hold you so
始めま
tight,
して。
know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight.
自己观众刚好看到直播。哦，你们好，你们好。
I've missed so much already. I want
做
to
过
be
太
the
多
father
了，我
my
要
wife
成为
wanted
妻
me
子
to
心
be.
目中的好父亲。
I've ended up so much like my own father, working all the time. Izzy
是在
needs
工
me
作。
more than that, especially now it's just the two of us. My daughter comes first. Well, until she gets bored of her stuffy old dad anyway.
直到我对这个老古板。
I'll never ever get bored of you, Dad.
Izzy came running into the room where Joseph scooped her up and onto his shoulders.
这不开始两个故事都大团圆了。
She
姐妹
gazed at the
跟
music
父
box,
女
her eyes shining. I'd never seen her look so happy.
Thank you, Maria, for everything. The
For
things you
everything.
fixed for me. I'm so glad to have them back.
Joseph
约
was a
瑟
good
夫是个
father,
好爸爸
and，I could tell he was determined to be an even better one. When it came down to it, that was all any of us wanted. A second chance to make something right. My time in Bellariva was almost over, but before I left, I knew there was something of my own I needed
修
to
复
fix.
自己。他是要修自己的东西的吗？谢谢你的音乐。哦，是要修行李箱哦，应该只是收东西而已吧。
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write. The people I'd met, the items I'd restored,
他们教会我
they
什么才
taught
是
me so
真正
much
重要
about
的。
what was really important. Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remembered the day I stole it from my parents' shop, the day I left. Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call them, to apologize. It was as I packed. I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load.
自己减轻这个负担。哎，点开，点开。我就照原来那个样子把它塞回去。哎，不一样了。
My train ticket. Can't believe it's time to leave Bellariva behind.
衣服。
Helena gave me these designer shirts.
名
Not sure
牌
I'll
衬
pull them
衫
off as well as she
我
does.
送给他了。这是伊奇送给他的玩具吧？
Izzy gave me this in exchange for my repair manual. She'll be a pro in no time.
哇，他把维修手册送给那个小朋友。
Joseph's idea of light reading for the train. It does look thorough.
很厚，好像他4个人都送了他一样东西。这个塞这里，哎，这个塞在这里。
My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip.
食谱，卡门的食谱。
The recipe for Carmen's special. I'm under strict instructions to guard it with my life.
它不是糊的吗？
The soundtrack to my travels. I'll be listening to this on the journey.
哎，最后一样东西。
My suitcase was full, but it was my heart that felt heavy as I
内
made my
心
way
比
to the
行李
station.
沉重。
I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind, but I hoped that in my own small way I'd made a difference.
为什么要沉重？
Helena
我都
and
修好了。
Carmen's reunion was possible because they'd learned to overcome their differences.
是什么？
Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way
影响
of his
他和伊奇
relationship
之
with
间的
Izzy.
关系。
They'd each learned to see things from someone
学
else's
会从别人的
perspective.
角度看事情，
Maybe it was time I saw things through my
站在我
parents'
父母
eyes.
的角度。
I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance
所以
between
下一
us.
个是他要
I
回
finally
家
felt
了。
ready to talk to them. I just didn't know if they would feel the same. Did I even remember their number? I wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding
一
back.
切回忆如潮水般涌来。嗯，拨号。
Mom? Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
啊，结束了。看一下你们在聊什么。做视觉评论。大哥，我不是大哥呀、看起来有点大，还好吧。算是一个修行吧，自我修炼。 223，差不多。没错没错，目测差不多啦。看一下，这个字幕可以直接跳过。哎，不是还有一样东西要修吗？由 Apple 制作，完成。这个一个星号，这个是什么？终章，最后一个咖啡机，卡门的信，最后一个，这个玩完就可以玩下一个游戏。
Dear Maria, Carmen here. Sorry I haven't written. The cafe's been absolutely
更老
manic
一
since you
点，
left.
没有，就30出头嘛。31、32、33都是30几岁。亲爱的玛利亚，我是卡门。抱歉，我没有写信给你。
Luckily, I have Helena here to help. You wouldn't recognize her. She's like a new woman.
她整个人都不一样了。
She's always running around, taking orders and making drinks. I even heard her compliment a customer on their outfit.
保龄球衫。
Personally, I draw the line at fluorescent green bowling shirts, but each to their... She misses the city, though. Bellariva's many things, but it's definitely not as chic as she'd like.
没有她喜欢的时尚感。那伦娜在想念时尚感。
She said there was a coffee shop near her old apartment where they made coffee with a shape drawn on top.
会在咖啡上拉花的咖啡馆。
It got me thinking, I'm an award-winning chef. I can figure out how to put a leaf on a cappuccino. A bit of cosmopolitan coffee might be just what Helena needs. Of course, ordering a new coffee machine was the easy part. I wish you could have seen the mess I got into trying to put the thing together.
来，哦，看这个很复杂的。哦，这是片饼干。之前是咖啡，现在是饼干。我看这个，靠，这最后一关哦。
I saw Maria use her screwdriver a million times. Taking this apart will be easy.
啊！什么声音？漏气声。
These pipes look pretty simple. I should start with them.
等一下，我现在是扮演卡门是不是？我现在是卡门啊！这怎么这装什么东西？在漏气耶！我靠，这是什么啦？诶？什么？
Maybe I should focus on the pipes first. They look easy.
啊，我知道这个要接1、2、3吧。看这有个复杂哎。哎，接错。等一下。算了，走过来。看一下哦，我看这是什么啦？是不是先这样啊？这样子，还有
I'll
一个
need to
顺序，
connect all the pipes correctly to stop the steam pouring out.
才能停止蒸汽泄漏。 黄色接黄色啊。Oh my god！ 这是什么？这完全没有说明书哎。等一下，我看一下这边，这要怎么接上去？它自己接上去了。哦，这样吗？嘿嘿嘿。它这个要怎么接？哦，有。这个吧。快成功了呢。
Finally, no more steam.
成功。那接下来呢？应该是这个接这个。等一下再要看一下那个看它挡住了呢。热气。OK。这样，这样子吧。然后嘞，他怎么看1、2、3？哪里有1、2、3呢？1、2、3在哪里？这边有个是在后面，这还没有拆开。靠，这里还有！这怎么对啊？啊？等一下嘞，这是什么东西？警察没喷烟，怎么没有喷烟？吸什么？哎呀，我这要怎么接啊？我怎么知道什么是一，什么是？还是接了就会？ 啊，一个一个试是不是？不行，每一个都是红的。不能，
Finally, no more Steam.
哦，吓我一跳。等一下，这个1、2、3到底是什么东西？没有死。它完全没有线索啊！那线索在哪里啊？反正就直接这样给他解啊，反正直接就好了嘛。烟雾是红，咖啡机是3，我就直接照这个顺序。烟雾是2，喷雾是2，是不是？另外一个就是3。好，我把它盖起来。结束喽，结束喽！锁起来。哦。
I think that's everything. Better test the buttons, just to make sure.
测试按钮。对吧？嗯。
All done. Piece of cake. Time to make my first coffee, I think.
来，还有干。哇！这要怎样？哦，这样吧，直接按吧。
Smells delicious. Now to make it look magical.
魔幻鞋。哦，不是要开始拉了吗？我要自己拉你怎么看出顺序的？就直接下面最底部就直接全部直线连过去啊，因为它好像没有一个不需要一个特别的，没有一个特别的要求，其他没有，至少没有其他地方没有线索说它要特别的要求，所以就直接拉平的。来咯，拉咯，这可以吗？蛮漂亮的呢。
Perfect coffee. All it needs is a saucer and a couple of Helena's favorite biscuits.
螺旋拉花，这是什么？我要放到下面的。 哦，嘿嘿嘿，那画很酷哎。
I was feeling more has-been than coffee queen by the time I'd made a drink fit for human consumption. It looked a bit, postmodern, but knowing Helena's refined tastes, I hope she'd think it was intentional.
海伦娜，我希望她觉得我是故意的。
Always the connoisseur. She didn't even bother to look at it at first. She was so busy wafting it under her nose. Steamed up her glasses, of course. How was she going to see my work of art through an eye full of fog? When she finally spotted it, though, she was totally impressed.
惊呆了。
I'll admit, she spent several minutes trying to figure out exactly what it was I'd drawn. She decided
一
it was
匹马，
probably
最好
a
那是一
horse.
匹马。
Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
我在拉飓风，不知者无罪。
She was impressed enough to ask for another one.
多
I
要
guess
了
I'll
一
need to
杯
get some practice in. The whole thing was such hard work, Maria. I never realized how difficult it was, all that mechanical stuff.
Has-been 是什么？不知道哎。Has been 啊，豆子吗？有一颗豆子。我从没想过这些机械那么难搞。
It made me realize how much I have to thank you for, so I wanted to say that now. Better latte than never.
我最爱关是一封信。
Hoping you're well.
OK， 喝咖啡。结束了，这个游戏结束了。嘿嘿。下一关没有下一关了。好，这款游戏结束，我们来玩下一款。下一款是一个拼图的游戏，看起来蛮有意思的。它叫做 Gorogoa。Gorogoa。哎，什么？嗯？他说那个是什么东西？嘿嘿嘿，什么？舞龙舞狮啊，这很像舞龙舞狮，是龙吧？哎，这边可以按，是要记颜色吗？该不会是解谜吧？红黄绿蓝紫啊，点是不是？嗯，可以移动。哎，哦，很酷哎，变成一个窗户。我是要把它拨开啊，把前面东西拨。哎，没有，我直接拉近了。哎，这边吗？乌鸦。嗯，这里可以按。这里吗？他还在想这件事情。 这是什么？嗯，这里的这个点吧。现在不能点了，对不对？那这个里呢？哎，那都没有可以点的嘞。这是不是可以连起来啊？是吗？嗯。我怎么凑它嘞？啊，这样子吗？哎，还真的，还把它叠起来。它现在出来了，我还可以做什么？哎。看一下，嗯，这里可以动，哦，这样子吗？我接起来了。苹果，哦，红色是苹果，所以总共5样东西，5个分别代表的是不同颜色的果实吗？可以召唤那个他刚刚看到的那样东西。红色完成，这是绿色。要召唤绿色是什么？这可以按。这个，哎，不是这个，哦，是要门吧？它有一个提示是不是？感觉是要开始解谜了，对不对？靠！这是提示，他摘星星下来，放到那个灯里面。那星星在哪里？我看这是提示。哇，这今天可能玩不完哦。这提示有点难。他说画一个门，然后你走到里面去，然后拿这个。这个是什么？一样是那个树。哎，没有，这是第一关的提示。那这个嘞，从这里走上去。哎，绿色的这个，这边是绿色的。哎，这样子啊。哦，然后嘞，哎， 你是要走过来？嗯？怎么在亮？啊？这样子吗？不行。哎。不见了。看这个是不是要接过去啊？嗯，这里吗？哦。要干嘛？绿色的门。这一个啊。绿色的门，什么？要帮他把红砖墙撬开吧？红砖墙，不是，他是要走过去呢，他有个箭头要走过去啊。应该不是撬开，他只是要把它。把它点开呀、啊！这个张图没有，应该是目前是不会用到。这个嘞，这个嘞，这是什么？要先拿星星。啊，星星在哪边？嘿，哦。啊，这样子啊，哎，成功，他走进去了。看一下这个是怎样，进去了，进去了。他看到一个女神，对不对？按一下嘛，不会动。等一下，看这是要移动啊。哦，啊，所以找什么绿色的？这块，等一下，有没有什么是绿色的地方？不行，大家晚安。好，晚安。OK，我可能最好玩到12点半吧。然后明天不是下礼拜我再继续玩。把这个先解到一个段落。 哎，它是这样子一个眼睛呢，再往后退。哦，他找这个，他也在找这个东西。等一下哦。他是不是这个要？他这个没有东西可以移动。放大。诶。还可以再放大哦。这是什么东西呀？它不会是这样子吧？这是什么奇怪的？诶，有了，绿色的苹果，就可以拿起来了吧？第二个成果，你要去哪里？黄色。他也还在研究这个怪物是什么。黄色的蝴蝶。等一下。这可以点。哎，这边可以往上。有一颗星星啊！哎。啊，我知道了，这样子把星星装进去。哦，这是什么？这好酷！这有一颗星星。哎，这不是小星星呢？这样吗？是。我就点这个，然后嘞。哎，这边有一个弧度，是不是要接过来？这里可以点。这是同一面墙啊！哎，可说不定要接过去哦。看来真的，嘿嘿。哎，然后嘞，等一下，看这是不是要干嘛？哦， 看，我知道了，这样子把它拉开，然后嘞，看这个是什么？这样子吗？嗯？好像不是这样哦。不能移动。还是真的是这样？这样子。陨石，这个吗？我知道，他要让它这边比较重，所以应该是要换成石头。是这样吗？是不是应该一样重比较好？就这样啊？它没变。没变。哦，这样子。哎呀！然后嘞，被抓到你了，抓到我，有了，在这里，要过来拿，对不对？哎呀，在这边呢。还有别的？这是还可以再推进。可这又是新的东西。这样子。然后嘞？这又有灯啊，它又需要灯，对不对？但我可能要晚一点过来抓那个把，抓到灯出来。按到喽。什么东西掉下？ 什么鬼？什么声音？ OK， 晚安，晚安。好，不要玩太晚。我大概12点半会睡觉。OK， 晚安，晚安。哎，把它拉下来吧。为什么它一直动？哎。 拉近它。哎，它怎么没有正的？有了有。掉到哪里去？什么？ 我干了，我知道了。这样很快呢。我知影啦。这要连续的呢。看，可是我现在滑鼠位置，哎，还有滑鼠会连点。 哎哎！哦，出来了，出来了！嗯？哦！啊，在这里，成功。 等一下，我应该是要抓这个蛾吧？我点它，点它，又出现啦！啊，这样子。 你哪会行对家来？你还在想啊？他也在想这件事情。可能跟时间有关呢。对，这干嘛？哎，睡觉了，这样吗？这是什么？哎呀，这样吧。Holy shit！ 嗯？哦，它需要一个值啊，在这里我知道了。这样子移过来，哎，嗯，要反过来，等一下。哎，啊，这个要怎么反过来？这里还可以点。这已经没有东西可以点了。那这样怎么？这个要怎么加热啊？ 嗯，我怎么让它转动？诶，哎，不行，这个要拉开耶。这个就是这一个。那我要怎么让这个转加热？我要让它加热啊！这里是不是有灯啊？嘿，我知道了。哎呀！然后嘞，挂在时钟上面。哎呀！有喽有喽！啊，然后嘞，那个吗？哦，月亮，我天！咦，过来，哎，哎呀！什么东西？ 可乐，红色果实。好，还有2颗，对不对？2颗下礼拜再玩，好吧 ？OK。哦，他要出哦，哎，哦，他再往下接，对不对？哎，等一下，等一下，哎，蓝色果实。哎，它会存档吧？好，今天就先这样吧，下礼拜就继续。OK，拜拜。